I'm Charlie Moore. This is Bruins Academy. Now that is interesting. Class is in session. Hey everybody, I'm Charlie Moore, and it's time to drop the puck on episode 82 of Bruins Academy. And let me tell you, we have a great game for you tonight. We're gonna check in with Bruins legend Raymond Bourque and check out his new 3-on-3 hockey team. We're also gonna get loose with Bruins goalie Jeremy Swayman and performance coach Kevin Neal. And if that's not enough for you, we're gonna top things off with a little Bruins Academy trivia. Man, I love that. But first things first here on BA, unfortunately, number 37, the captain, Patrice Bergeron, has officially hung up his skates. I'm sad. We're all sad. But it happens.
There's Bergeron, a one-timer. Save Reimer. Rebound loose on the top of the crease. Richard score! Bergeron! Bergeron! In Game 7! And the Bruins win the series!
None of us wanted to see this happen. But after an incredible career as one of the Boston Bruins' all-time greats, number 37, Patrice Bergeron, has officially retired from the game of hockey.
To me, the recurring theme was always that you're gonna know when it's time, and it just felt like it was. I'm a very intuitive guy. I feel like I always listen to my instincts and my heart, and it just felt like it was time for me to move on.
It all started when the Boston Bruins selected an 18-year-old kid from Quebec with the 45th pick of the 2003 NHL Draft. Patrice made the team right out of training camp and quickly established himself as a rising star.
For Ralston. Ralston a shot, save, score! Patrice Bergeron! His first NHL goal!
When you get drafted, you never know, right, where you're going to end up, what the journey is going to be like. It's obviously a dream, as I said many times, and arriving as an 18-year-old kid, basically, a young adult, and not knowing too much, whether it's language or even the adult life, really, the city really took me under its wing and embraced me.
Of course, Patrice went on to become one of the best two-way forwards in the history of the game and helped lead the Bruins to the top of the hockey world in 2011.
The Boston Bruins have won the Stanley Cup.
Patrice also won Olympic gold with Team Canada, as well as a World Cup championship in 2016. And then there's that award for the NHL's best defensive forward.
The Frank J. Selke Trophy goes to Patrice Bergeron.
Number 37 won the Selke Award a record-shattering 6 times, including his final season. But even with all that hockey success, the captain will be equally remembered for his contributions off the ice.
Special bracelet for you to bring some positive energy for you. From all the guys.
What I've always tried to do is be a good role model for kids and the younger generation. It was always important for me to kind of try to leave a good example and lead that way on and off the ice. I think the community work was really important for me, and I've met so many amazing people throughout the years that it's pretty special.
Patrice Bergeron finishes with 1,040 career points and 1,294 regular season games. He leaves behind a legacy as one of the greatest players in Boston Bruins history. And his number 37 will be hanging from the TD Garden rafters real soon.
The one thing I'll definitely say is I left everything out there. I have no regrets on anything, and I gave my all. But to be remembered, I think it's more hopefully the connections and the way that I was trying to to get to know people personally, and to me that's what matters most.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything. It's been an absolute honor. I couldn't be more grateful and thankful for, being here, and it's been special. So the fans and everyone, I'm thankful for the memories and everything that you guys have brought to me and my family.
Welcome back to Bruins Academy, everybody. I'm Charlie Moore. Bruins Academy, the show all about knowing, growing, and loving the sport of hockey, especially your Boston Bruins. It's summertime. However, the Bruins, they're still giving back to the community. Recently, the Boston Bruins hosted a group from the South Boston Boys and Girls Club for a private tour of their beautiful new office and the TD Garden.
We are brand new to this office. We moved into this office space in July, so 1 year ago.
We have 6 trophies here. They are replicas for the 6 Stanley Cups we've won. So that right there is the actual arena, as you can see, that, and we are connected to that.
Next, the group went downstairs for a behind-the-scenes look at the Bruins locker room and some meaningful career advice from some of the Bruins staff.
I think I applied to probably between 30 and 40 jobs in sports before I even got an interview. Just don't be discouraged by the no's, because there's going to be a lot of them.
The locker room is very cool, and I get to learn more about the people inside it.
What I would say is that just the importance of grit, of how just hard work, getting there early, saying yes to things, showing up, and just being a positive person.
Oh, this is amazing. I didn't even know I was coming today, so this whole experience has been kind of eye-opening. I never really kind of seen like the behind the scenes and things like that, so this has been really cool.
1, 2, 3, let's go Bruins!
Up next on Bruins Academy, we're going to check in with number 77, Raymond Bourque. We all know he's a great defenseman and an NHL hockey legend. What's he doing now? Bourque's coaching 3-on-3 hockey. This is cool.
Hi, I'm Ray Bourque. Thanks for having me on Bruins Academy.
This guy.
It's called 3 ice, 2 8-minute halves of running time of 3-on-3, and we only have 6 players on all teams and a goalie. Pretty much every coach is a Hall of Famer. Eddie Johnson was a goalie for those great Bruins teams with Jerry Cheevers, Craig Patrick, John LeClaire, Joe Mullen, Guy Carbonneau, Larry Murphy, Grant Fuhr, all Hall of Fame guys.
This year, 3 Ice expanded to 8 teams and approached Ray about forming and coaching a team, Team Bourque, with the chance to include his 2 sons on the roster.
We reached out to him probably a year or so ago, and he was in, especially when he found out we were having a tour stop in Boston, especially when he found out it could have his son playing for him.
We do it to them today, Big Ry. Huh? Having the opportunity to coach my sons, Ryan and Chris. Do not go out like that. Hold your position. Chris is playing, but Ryan took a new job with the national development team in Michigan. So I was on Zoom drafting my players, but Ryan was in my ear on my phone telling me who to draft.
So Team Bourque was created and hit the ice for their first season with number 77 behind the bench. And even though he was a Hall of Fame player, being a coach was a big adjustment, especially in the 3-on-3 game.
The first game I coached, it was so fast, and I was like, wow. If you're a hockey fan, just by watching 3-on-3 in overtime, it's just back and forth and back and forth, and these great saves the goalies have to make sometimes where, you think the guy's got an open net and the goalie gets over, makes a stop, now it goes the other way. Yes, sir! Woo! It's competitive out there, and there's money on the line for the players, the coaches, and everybody. It's really exciting, good hockey, and to be part of this group of coaches, it's been fun. You guys were made for this moment.
Listen, don't go anywhere, because we got lots more with number 77, Ray Bourque, and his team as they hit the ice back in Boston for some fast-paced 3-on-3 hockey. It's going to be good. Welcome back to Bruins Academy, everybody. I'm Charlie Moore. Now, we're taking a look at Boston Bruins legend Raymond Bourque and what he's doing today, which is coaching. But now, Bruins Academy, we're gonna go behind the scenes of Bourque coaching and 3-on-3 hockey. Take a look.
Back door! We need to be patient with the puck. Okay. All right?
The 3-Ice Hockey League is a 7-week tournament that travels to 7 different cities. Stop number 5 this year was at Boston University, where head coach Raymond Bourque and his team were fired up for some non-stop 3-on-3 fast-paced hockey action.
Bourque faking the slabber, takes the wrist shot, he scores! Chris Bourque!
We are 2 8-minute periods of running clock. We have face-offs to start the periods. We play the puck live off the netting above the plexiglass. If it comes in clean, we are still playing. If we have a penalty, we go straight to penalty shots. It's what we call a jailbreak format, and it can change the balance of a game. So those are probably our most exciting rules. And then just pace, pace, pace. It is just an electric track meet on the ice.
Swaggy P on the penalty shot, dropper, heads against the post, he hit the post!
It's a pro production. You know, you have serious people televising the games. Really a first-class setup, and I think there's a lot of potential in this 3-ice thing. Let's give ourselves a chance. Win that first game.
As they drop the puck tonight, a lot is on the line for Team Bourque. They need to win both games to punch their ticket to the championship round.
Let's not chase. Be patient. We're hoping to have a big night tonight and then get into that Final Four that's being held in Philly, so hopefully it happens for us.
Let's go, boys.
Chris Bourque dusts it off, fires, he scores! They're moving on to the final in Boston. Oh, Shane Harper says hello. Swaggy P in on goal. Oh, he scores! He's a magician. And Ray Bourque's team wins it all in Boston.
Thank you!
Woo! 3-on-3 hockey, that is fast and definitely a lot of fun. Ray, coaching, still winning. Love it. Up next on Bruins Academy, we're gonna take a look at this year's prospects giving back to the community.
Welcome to the food bank.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. How's it going?
We're gonna pack some boxes.
Alrighty. Let's do it.
We are the largest hunger relief organization in New England, and we service 190 cities and towns from Cape Ann, Gloucester, down to Cape Cod, as far west as Framingham. So we are so happy that you are here today, because when you leave, you will have a smile on your face. Let's get going.
We're up here at the food bank and we're just packing some food. We each have our own little box. I mean, it just feels great to be able to give back, and I just feel very fortunate, very grateful to be here, so it's very exciting.
So you guys put out 2,503 meals. 2,503. A lot of meals.
Thank you for your time, thank you for your talent, and thank you for your treasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go Bruins!
Let's go.
Guess what? It's time! One of my favorite features here on Bruins Academy. Yes, you guessed it. It's time for Bruins Academy Trivia. Here's the deal. I'm gonna ask you a question, give you a little time to ponder, and you're gonna come back with the correct answer. Correct? My question is this. How many seasons did Patrice Bergeron play in the AHL? Okay, remember, not the NHL, the AHL. Correct answer? When we come back from commercial break. No cheating, no Googling. Don't cheat, not cool. Welcome back to Bruins Academy. We're gonna hit the third period right now. Before commercial break, at the end of the second period, I asked you a trivia question. How many seasons did the captain, number 37, Patrice Bergeron, play in the AHL? The correct answer is 1. Patrice was drafted in 2003 and made the Boston Bruins right out of training camp. However, there was an NHL work stoppage at the start of the 2004-2005 season. So number 37 took his skills down to Providence and played there, where he had 21 goals and 40 assists in 68 games. Okay, that was a little tricky when it comes to the actual trivia question. However, very, very good question. Did you get it right? I bet most of you did. Up next on Bruins Academy, we're gonna check in with Boston Bruins goalie Jeremy Swayman. Sway is gonna get loose.
Hi, I'm Kevin Neal, head performance coach with the Boston Bruins. Thanks for having me on Bruins Academy. Today I'm here with Jeremy Swayman. We're gonna go over 2 exercises that help develop lateral power for the lower body. And then obviously in the goaltending position, just being able to navigate and to cover ground around the crease as quickly as possible, but with as much control as possible is very important. The first thing we're gonna do is called a lateral bound. And in this exercise, I'm just gonna set up down on one leg, hip, knee, toe, all in a straight line. I'm gonna start with my other foot kind of right up against the back of my calf. Whatever leg I'm standing on, that hand is gonna be in my back pocket. I'm gonna jump up and over, and then try to stick the landing on the other side. So here, up, over, stick the landing on the other side. Great power, great control.
Suzuki drops to Doc and a save by Swayman.
The next variation is a little bit more specific to the goaltending position. With goalies, they don't really cover that much ground typically in one push. It really involves shorter but fast strides. So one of the things that we'll adapt for some of the goalies is instead of really trying to focus on covering as much ground laterally as they can, we'll have them set up low, focus on keeping a nice still upper body straight ahead, and we're just gonna do a small 6-inch push to the side, trying to cover ground quickly, but focusing more on the control and on making that small movement as fast as possible instead of trying to cover as much ground and generate as much power on each stride.
Oh, man.
Wow, watching that piece right there reminded me of how I need to stretch out myself. The only thing loose on me is my lips. Up next on Bruins Academy, we're gonna go in the system. Oh, my back, so tight. Oh.
Hi, I'm Beckett Hendrickson. Thanks for having me on Bruins Academy.
From USA Hockey's National Team Development Program, Beckett Hendrickson.
Boston selects Beckett Hendrickson.
In the 4th round of the 2023 NHL Draft, the Bruins selected promising 18-year-old forward Beckett Hendrickson out of Minnetonka, Minnesota.
You know, just to hear my name by them, being called by them was just so, you know, no words for it. And pretty much my whole team was kind of down there at the draft, and obviously I had my family there. And, you know, it was like intersection, we had a few teammates there, so, you know, I was hugging them when they're going down and stuff. But, you know, it was just so special to have everybody down there. Dude, I heard you behind me, and I was like, I wanted to go, dude. Oh, let's go, brother.
Beckett comes from a famous Minnesota hockey family. His dad, Darby, was a high school and college legend in the state of Minnesota. Then he played 12 seasons in the NHL. Now, Darby is an assistant head coach with the Minnesota Wild.
I think, you know, just kind of it's in my blood, I think, hockey. So, you know, growing up, obviously, it's, you know, so, you know, grateful to have him and, you know, learn as much as I can from him. And, yeah, really, really special to have him. No, that's just the thing I wanted to do all the time. Like, you know, watching hockey on TV, it's just something, you know, I've always wanted to do my whole life, so.
Hendrickson to the high slot, has a lane. Hendrickson, a shot, scores! Beckett Hendrickson, 4-1 USA.
Beckett played for the U.S. National Development Team the past 2 seasons and is now committed to the University of Minnesota. But after being drafted, he got a look at his possible future when he attended Bruins development camp.
When you grow up, I mean, you see the Bruins always winning and stuff, and 6 cups and original 6, and, you know, just see the players, like, see the culture they have and how much dedication all the players have. And, you know, it's really, like, eye-opening to see that. And, you know, I've got to meet a few of the players, so it's been really honor to be out here, and I'm so grateful to be here because it's such a special spot and organization. So.
That's a wrap on episode 82 of Bruins Academy. Hope you learned a thing or two about the sport of hockey. More importantly, had fun with your Boston Bruins. From all of us here at the TD Garden, the Boston Bruins, I'm Charlie Moore. Thanks for watching Bruins Academy. Woo! Oh, just pulled a muscle. I gotta go stretch out. This is ridiculous.